All right, everybody. I'm here late. It's amazing how fast something can go when you find something else to do. So I gotta get my mat back where it belongs. I got my paper pumpkin alternates done, so I've been goofing around with that a little bit. Hope I am zoomed in there okay. Can't probably want to be a little bit more in, but I guess I will. I'm not gonna make you sick yet because I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. I think that's good. Hope you can hear me and see me. Let me, nobody's on yet, which is okay. Probably didn't think I was coming. I don't see any of my, screens are muted, so I'm gonna go with everything is okay. Everything is working just hunky-dory. I'm gonna go with that. My screen is really big for some reason down there, but we're gonna go with it. So, hello, I'm Jill Blanchette. I'm here tonight. I am going to show you the Country Lace Designer Series paper in it's in one of the packs that's on sale this month. We've got one more week before that sale is over, and that's about it for right now with the Stampin' Up sale. Oh, and your bonus coupons. Still have bonus coupons. You'll also have till the last day of the month to use those. So I'm going to turn my camera down. Let's see. Place the spotlight. I don't know why this screen is so big. I'm gonna wait and see. There we go. Now you see my desktop, so I should be good. Oh, hey, Julie. The screen. Like I said, I don't know why my Zoom screen. I must have enlarged it. So anyway, tonight I have the Country Lace paper. I'll just show you some of the designs real quick. It's like a blue jean pattern. I can see my camera's going bonkers on it. I might be zoomed in too far, so I'll go slow. A pink flower. Ooh, it's my lights too. My lights aren't. Oh, I don't have this one on. Hold on. That might help. We've got a pink flower. We've got a gray stripe. Oh, mom's on too. Hey, mom. We have a light eyelet in off whitish white, then that blue genie material in the basic beige. I believe these might be like Misty Moonlight and a navy. I'll tell you what the colors are in it here in a second. Oh, I haven't used any of that. We got a gray in that same texture with another eyelet in the beige. We got some pink dots. So the name Country Lace, these are, I guess, going to be just, oh, yep, I gotta go slow. Look at there. Just different patterns like that. This is a real pretty gray one. And I think I showed them all to you. So we're gonna say I did and get moving on. So if I could slide that back in there, let's slide it over all those little pieces and parts. And let's see what colors are in it. Basic beige, misty moonlight, petal pink, and smoky slate. That's what it says. And I didn't bring my catalog, but it's part of the suite with the country flowers. I can get that real quick. It's the country flowers and the birdhouse. Find it right here. Country Wood Suite. Oh yeah, I am zoomed way in, aren't I? Hold on. Let's try that. So we got the Country Wood Suite. I don't know if that helped at all, but cute little birdhouse. So it has a birdhouse and the dies, and then the country flowers that I'm going to use and the dies. I got this one when I went to Houston to On Stage. This was the bundle that I pre-ordered because I like the vessels. So that's my thinking when I get a few of these kind of things. Hey, Christy, when I get some of my stamp sets and things, I look at it and say, look at all the, in this case, the vessels. Whether or not I have these flowers, I have these other opportunities for the bajillion other flower sets that we have that I can use these containers for other things. So to me, it fits in my world of what I look for when I purchase, when I'm making a mindful purchase, when I'm just in need of purchasing, or I just like a stamp set, then I just purchase. But a lot of times I do try and give some thought to what I'm purchasing. So we're going to use this Country Flowers and the die set. And I'll pack it out here. Show you the card we're gonna make. So here's the card that we're gonna make. And it uses also that full of life paper. I wanted to shake it up with some color, so I grabbed this piece to make my base with. So let's get started with that. Yeah, is there such a thing as mindful purchasing? I don't know, but you know, it makes sense. I try and be good and not go too crazy just buying stuff, but you know, at some points you go crazy and just buy stuff. So the card is an 11 by 4¼ inch base. I'm going to do the inside first. So we've got this, I don't know if this kind of pattern has a name, this stripy looking, there's a name for that. It's not a tulip, but there's a name for that look, but I don't know. I can't even begin to act like I might know what it is other than thinking that I know that there's a name for that. And I might be thinking tulip only because I think there's some like fabric paint, and that's the brand, like Tulip, and I think that it has something that looks like that on it, but they probably have something that actually looks like a tulip, but in my head it looks like that thing. And then I have a piece of basic beige. This was 5¼ by 4. This is 5 by 3¾ and I'm just going to glue that down. And if you're making this card yourself, remember to stamp your greeting in case you have to flip the paper over. Then glue it down. All right, so we've got all that out of our way. Now we can come to the front. So for the front, we have the same piece of paper in a 5¼ by 4" piece. And then I have that light colored, the whitish, it's kind of getting washed out in my lights, but it's kind of a whitish with the tulips. And this one is 7 by 3½. I'm going to move my base out of the way. And what we want to do is we want to put that over our bottom layer. And then, you know, there's probably a real way to do it, but I'm just gonna put some glue on the back and eyeball that my triangles are the same, but let me see if I can put it on my grid somehow here. Let me get some glue all over the back. You know, and especially in spots that we don't need it, so it gets my glass even dirtier. And then we're going to just go like this. So I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is 11 little doohickeys there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, we're gonna go about 11 on each side of these little thingies that I'm counting, that I'm probably double counting and skipping over and stuff, but that's all we want to do. We just want to lay our paper down and get that glued together, then we can cut it off. Now you can use your scissors, you can use your trimmer. If you glued all over the place like I did, might not want to use your trimmer because it will end up with gunk all over it. Then we're just going to cut these overlappers off. And if you gave it a second, it would dry and you could use your trimmer and cut it off. So there we go. I'm going to go this way. All right, and I'm going to glue that on the front. Center that. Oh, thanks, Christy. I'm glad you like it. Okay, so now we've glued that on the front. Then I have a piece of basic beige, 2¼ by 3¾ inches. And then I went down on the 8th. So then this is 2⅛ by 3�5, I'm gonna say. Because I took it away too fast to really measure for sure. Glue that on. Yeah, you guys, I got my paper pumpkin alternates done. I got my reel done to show you, you know, my little reel that says, oh, coming soon. But I can't publish it because I don't have the videos done. So it's going to be a few more days, I realized, before I can get to the video. So I'll post that maybe Monday or something. So now I'm just eyeballing. Hopefully got that in the center, same distance, left to right. You know, it's more homemade looking if it's all kitty wampus, right? I don't want them to think it came from Hallmark. Although that would be an honor, I suppose. Depends. All right. So now I've got a piece of, this is from the country woods paper, because I wanted my stool. I wanted to do my stool in a wood stool versus a lacy stool. Actually, to be honest, I wanted to not have to color it because I'm not the best of colorers, especially when it matters for the look, the shading, the light source and all that stuff. Say like with a metal, that's why I didn't do this either, the vase, because I don't always get my sources in the right spot. So let's see, we got a stool here. So in our dies. I did not use it for mine, but let's, I'll cut the stool out. We'll wait, and then I'm gonna cut the, I'm gonna do the vase. Here's my paper for the vase. We've got, I'm gonna show you what I did here. I'm using the, teapot. Set that down. So I'm gonna use the teapot in my black ink. And I don't want the spout or anything. I don't really need the handle either, but I'm not gonna get that precise right now. And then I should have it measured so that I can get the vase out of this down here. So I'm gonna come over a little bit. Get our vase done. I'm gonna, it looks a little crooked. But then I'm just gonna cut it out so that I can cut everything off and go from here. Oh, I hear Rita and Mike on the phone. Our whole plan for tomorrow has been changed. We were gonna go apple picking and come back to the house for a nice salmon dinner. And we found out that the apples like aren't ready. We're, even though the harvest is started, the apples on their list that are available to pick are not like good apples, I should say. They're good apples, don't get me wrong, but like the kids want a Honey Crisp apple, and those are not. Yeah, my vase is all. It's all stretched out on the stamp. I thought I set it down there. Just gonna check again. I don't know. Yeah, it's all. I'll have to play with it before I put it away and make sure that I got it. See if I can stretch it around, change it around. All right, then I'm gonna bring in the big leaf. And we'll use black again. So now, as I started telling you, the apples aren't like ready, what we were going for. So Reedy found, that's my daughter, a orchard up in Grand Rapids that is ready with, I think she said Honeycrisp, and they still had peaches. So we are going to go there now tomorrow. And then we're going to go eat dinner. I think we're going to eat at the Cheesecake Factory so that everybody can get whatever kind of cheesecake they want, I guess, and desserts, and then we're good. Everybody will be happy and good to go. So now we got to find a time in, I'm going to do that one again. It's not dark enough. September that we can get together for the fish. So luckily there's 2 bags of fish. So Mike can have the small bag that has like a single serving in it for himself. And then we could save the big bag for when the kids are available and Derek's girlfriend. So it's all going to work out. So now I have the dark old olive, and I'm just going to come in and kind of just do some of the dark areas that you think it would be dark and hope that it goes okay. Yes, I know I just told you that the shading and all that stuff, but I'm not the best with, but practice makes perfect, and I'm getting better with like this kind. It's when you're supposed to have the buckets are patinaed or just the it has to look shinier in one spot. That always throws me. So I'm just going to do this, and it's a little more forgiving. Then I have a light old olive that I'm going to come in with and try and blend this a little bit. And then should probably use the other end. That will help me to draw that darker ink up without jiggling the camera too much. So try and be a little not too heavy-handed. No circles. Well, I like to go in circles, but I will try and not scrub too hard with it. Here, whoops. See, when I go that motion, that's gonna pull that up. Yeah, do not take a lesson from me on this flower because I should not have these. I shouldn't have this line here so defined. I should have spread that out a little bit. But you get it. You see, it's all practice, practice, practice. And what they say to do also is to do a little bit of your coloring and then let it sit and dry and soak in because your paper does play a big role in it. And just to let the colors do their thing and mix together and then dry before you get too, oh, I don't like that. I need more here. And you don't really need more there because when it dries, it's going to look great. But now I got a little bit of light or dark, light granny apple green that I just wanted to give my plant a little bit brighter, a little more green. And so you see, I'm just going over the same areas, and that's not the proper way to do this. I need to get a coloring class. I need to find people who know how these things work and just offer up some classes that we can learn from. All right, so I'm going to stop right there. Back over it with my light old olive. Let me get my little guy out here to all right, so we got our stool. Oh, Patty's on. Hey, Patty. Somebody's saying Debbie. Debbie Green on. Hello, Debbie. It's Debbie Green, Debbie Jenkins. Debbie. All right. Oh, Julie, if you're still on, I forgot to ask about on the call the other night about the like temperature for clothes wise. Is it run cool in there? Or well, should we have like cabin socks, things like that to help keep us warm, or sweatshirts, sweaters, you know what I mean? And like for sleeping as well, Patty asked me if the loft area will be hot for sleeping, and I forgot to ask you that too. So if you're still on and you're listening, you can message me. You don't have to comment here. You can message me if you'd like. That would be awesome. And then I will relay the information. So, and then I'm going to cut out the plant. Goes this way. And we'll cut that one out next. Oh, cool. Thanks, Julie. Patty runs hot anyway, so probably no matter what the temperature will be, she'll be hot. And no matter what the temperature will be, I'll be cold. But for packing purposes, it will help. All right, so that was all we needed to cut out. Let me get these back in the thing before I lose them all. Okie dokie now. So now I'm going to bring my card back in. We got our stool and we got our vase, and I'm going to see if I can somehow cover up that shape of that vase a little bit. Help make it not quite as obvious that the poor thing's misshapen. Poor little vase. I'm probably not going to be able to without. All right, so there we go. Then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom and glue it onto our stool. And then I'm going to pop the whole thing up. Oh, see, look, I cut mine out. I didn't use the die. So mine, I don't have that white in there. So you guys make yours. You can choose to fussy cut out the, let me pull it up. Fussy cut it out so that you've got the space between all the branches. Or use your die cut and leave the white parts in. So let's get our dimensionals out. We're just going to dimensionalize the whole thing. I'm not going to go too crazy with them. A few strategically placed ones should hold it up in the air. So then I used this best friend ever. Oh, I pre-stamped it because I was thinking it was out of a different set, but it is from here. Best friend ever. Then I just cut them at the period like that. And then, oops, I'm going to cut a little bit off this end. Best friend ever. And then I'm going to pop them up. Cut me off some dimensional pieces. And you could just kind of do them, obviously, however. You can do best friend ever, something like that. Or you can put them all over on one side like I did. I think this time, because it'll take me too long to ask you guys to answer and then for me to find the answers, I'm just going to do it different than my first one. We're going to come over here with a friend. We got to take that dimensional off there. Best friend ever. We'll put ever down here. I don't know. I don't like that. But it's kind of late now. Where can let me take ever off. Best friend. No, I think just that the friend and the ever are too close together. But we'll move it down here. Best friend ever, right there. And then I have some of the old brushed dot things. I forgot what the name of them was. Brush metallic, I think. I'm still trying to learn how to use this pick tool, get this stuff off here. I think I need a bigger piece of putty. And I just kind of put them all around. We'll put these over here because we got ever down here. I'll put these over here. Let's see what we get. Probably don't need that one. But I'm going to put it on there because, again, it used up my little piece that I cut off. So there's our two cards. Our use of the country lace paper tonight. Let me, okay. So that's it. Created our quick card and I'm off. I will not come on tomorrow night because it's Saturday night. And frankly, I don't know if I'm even what we're going to be done with apple picking and dinner. And if Reed comes up with something else to do, I just don't want to be rushed to have to get home. But I will be back Sunday night. I got class on Sunday. Sunday night is Christmas card night, so be prepared for Christmas card night. I'm using the Christmas paper that was, or it's a winter paper that was carried over from last year. That's on sale this month. So I've got a fun card with that. And then I got class on Monday. So after that, you can see I will get the paper pumpkin video, alternate videos done. So lots coming up. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for commenting, sharing, all that good stuff. And thank you for helping me grow. I'll talk to you another time. Take care.